Hello class, this is my video presentation about my persuasive speech. We don't need to shut down immigration. We need better policies by Jamil Kostenko. Immigration is a topic with many biases. For example, immigrants that come here to the United States will favor any law that allows them to come to the country, whether it's fair for everybody or only for them. Many citizens of the United States are against immigration because overpopulate cities and creates employment competition. As an immigrant myself, I think with the right policies, we can make immigration a healthy process that favors both the immigrants and the country and people they are immigrating into. Immigration policies here in the United States can be used to reduce the number of illegal immigrants in the country. It is estimated that about 10.5 to 12 million immigrants in the United States are undocumented. The number of undocumented individuals living in the United States is a concern because these individuals are chained to manual labor, low incomes, and lack of any social services. Between 50 and 75% of these undocumented immigrants work in the United States and do not pay taxes, which means they are not making any contribution to retirement or social services. Another big issue of immigration is the increase in population. Many states are oversaturated with immigrants. Most of those immigrants with legal status can make use of services like Medicaid, food stamps, and many other social services provided by the government. Yet, the United States needs immigration to balance its growth rate. After COVID-19, the growth rate in the United States dropped to 0.16%, the lowest since the Great Depression. And thanks to the immigration entry from 2021-2022, growth rate went up to 0.38%. We need to increase the growth rate in the United States because by 2030, it is predicted that the elderly population will overcome the number of births, creating a threat to the retirement fund. Using the right immigration policies, we can solve all these issues. One example is a system of parole the administration of President Biden is using to reduce the number of illegal immigrants crossing the southeast border. He began using the parole system in 2022 to give aid to Venezuelan immigrants. Then, in 2023, he extended this parole to three more countries: Haiti, Nicaragua, and Cuba. This system of parole works by allowing American citizens or permanent residents to sponsor any person from one of these countries to come to the United States. The number of visas allowed for this cause is 30,000 visas per month for all four countries. Sponsors are responsible to cover all the needs of these immigrants for a minimum of 2 years, or until these people become self-reliant. This program has proven to be successful because in the last year, it has allowed more than 102,000 refugees to enter the United States legally, and it has stopped more than 380,000 immigrants from crossing the border illegally. These legal immigrants now have an opportunity to come to this country without paying a smuggle and risking their life to cross the borders. All these immigrants will receive work permit right away, which means they will not be a burden for the government. They will be able to pay their taxes and they can create a future for themselves and their family that otherwise would have not been possible. However, despite the proven benefits of this system, the state of Texas, along with 20 more states, are suing Biden's administration for this process. They base their claims on the fact that most of these states are saturated with this wave of new immigrants, and that they are spending extra resources and employees in Social Security, DMV licenses, immigration, and many other government department jobs for the high demand of this process. These states are right in feeling this pressure and complaining about it. It is true that most immigrants stayed in states like Texas, Florida, and California, and this made those states more populated. Even so, I do not think the solution relies on shutting down the program but improving it. Through the application procedure, the government can charge a fee to the sponsor to help subsidize the expenses caused by this process of paroles. The issue of population is something that can be addressed by using new policies that encourage these immigrants to relocate in different states if needed. I know immigration is a complicated topic, but if we learn about it, we will have the knowledge to help us make the right decisions about whether to allow it or not. I encourage you to get to know some of the immigrants in your community. Get to know their path and struggles to get where they are right now, and the fruits of their success thanks to the opportunities they were given in this country. This will allow you to see things with a clearer perspective, and it will help you better understand policies like the parole that are so beneficial to the country and to millions of families. People that immigrate to their country, to other countries like the United States, do not leave their homes and families just because. They leave because they are punished and abused by the government. The violence and scarcity in the countries. They do not feel safe and they do not have a future to give to their children because they don't have a future in the country. We cannot turn our back on them. The United States was founded by immigrants searching for a better life, and they found it. We have an awesome country that, although it's not perfect, it makes us feel safe and it provides everything we need to forge our own futures. In this country, we have plenty to share. We just need to be willing to share it. We will have in return the diversity and culture that immigration provides. We will benefit of legal immigration paying taxes to support our economy and help balance our population growth to ensure we get enough funds for our retirement and we could have fulfilled our duty of being good human beings. Thank you for watching.